Tragedy in San Jose.
We have 3 Code 3 ambulances. This is an active shooter.
Loved ones, friends, and co-workers mourning the lives of the nation's latest mass shooting.
This is a horrific event, and we've got a lot of families and a lot of friends in pain right now.
This morning, as the death toll has increased, another victim has been identified.
He looked like a scared person. He's living alone. I never see his friends. I never see his families.
Then what we know about the man who pulled the trigger live from his home as the investigators continue to search for answers.
But it is absolutely tragic. It's absolutely tragic.
But it begs the damn question, what the hell is going on in the United States of America?
Plus, tragedies like this are never easy. I'm here to help figure out how to talk to your youngest members of your family about it.
We never thought this kind of happened to us too over here.
This is so shocking because it happened at a workplace. So workplace is a place where we go to earn our bread and butter for ourselves, our families. And today somebody's father, somebody's husband, brother, sister, or wife, or a friend have lost their life.
Okay, on your screen, the names of the 9 people killed by a gunman in the mass shooting at the VTA Railyard in San Jose yesterday morning. The 9th person passed away just last night, Alex Fritsch, age 49. Each one of these people had family, loved ones, friends, co-workers who knew them. This morning, each one of them missed dearly. You see, one of the victims' pictures, 40-year-old Michael Rudimetkin. His mother, Rose, sent us this statement reading in part. Michael's always been a wonderful son, brother, loving husband, uncle, cousin, and friend of many. He would give his last penny and shirt off his back. Anyone could call him for help, and he'd be there. She says he became one of the youngest auto master technicians and was attending a union meeting at the time of the shooting. Many families were on edge, waiting to hear from their loved ones working at the Railyard during the shooting. Some waited for hours, hoping for the best.
My dad walked through the door. I could see tears in his eyes. But, you just think you're going to work. He's worked there for 25 years, my whole life. And, it's just any other day. You don't think that you're going to lose your coworkers. He knew the shooter. He had just talked to him.
That was the daughter of one of the veteran employees at the VTA who hid during the attack and obviously survived. But other families had time with their loved ones cut short because of the actions of one man who police have identified as 57-year-old Sam Cassidy, the gunman. We're not going to show his picture out of respect for the people who did die. If you'd like to help the victims and their families, there is an option. Working Partnerships USA has a fund set up. We have a link to the donation page at abc10.com/links. Well, there's nothing normal about mass shootings. They're never easy to talk about, but they continue to happen, and the people who knew the victims have a long road ahead of them. At ABC 10, we're here to help make sense of it all, if that's possible. With live team coverage for you this morning, Brittany Begley is standing by with some tips for talking about tragedies like this with the youngest members of your family. But first, ABC 10's Monica Coleman is live in San Jose to tell us more about the gunman. Monica?
Well, I'm standing across the street from the suspected gunman Samuel Cassidy's home. You can see it's still a pretty active scene here. Police remain in the neighborhood investigating, searching for possible explosives after San Jose city officials say Cassidy set fire to his home before leaving to the Railyard, where he killed 9 people before taking his own life. Take a look at this video. This is the home of Cassidy, burning yesterday morning around the same time he was suspected of opening fire on his co-workers. A neighbor's home camera captured the man dressed in his work uniform getting into his truck before the massacre he was suspected of. Authorities say Cassidy was a substation maintainer with the Valley Transit Authority. Neighbor Doug Sue lives across the street from Cassidy and tells us that Cassidy kept to himself and claims the last encounter he had with Cassidy was 6 months ago, when Cassidy told him to stay off his driveway and, quote, look strange.
I talked to him 5 times, say hi, but he never talked to me, say hi. He's kind of looking, staring at me all the time. He never say hi. He just don't say anything. Kind of scare him. He looked like a scared person. He's living alone. I never see his friends. I never see his families. I never see anybody coming with his house.
The San Francisco Chronicle reports in 2009, an ex-girlfriend filed a domestic violence restraining order against him. She spoke with our Bay Area sister station, KGO-TV, and says Cassidy was unhappy at his job and complained often about being overworked. We stay at the scene and still don't know what the suspect's motive was or his intentions, but we'll keep you updated as police give us more details about the gunman. Walt.
Monica Coleman in San Jose. Happening tonight at 6, a vigil being held for the victims at San Jose City Hall Plaza. You can follow the latest development on air and online by downloading the free ABC 10 app. In the meantime, Tracy talking about the heat coming our way. Is today going to be decent, Tracy?
You know, today's going to be a nice day, especially relatively speaking. Afternoon highs today are expected to be above average, Walt, going for an afternoon high in the upper 80s. But when the time comes for the holiday weekend, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, unfortunately, that is when we're expecting some of the hottest temperatures so far this year, triple-digit highs. Here's a look at what it feels like outside. I'm here in the Gilmore backyard donning a nice sweater, and here's why. It's 53 in Sacramento, 51 in Stockton, 57 in Placerville, 48 degrees in Sonora, 28 degrees in Truckee, 28 in South Lake Tahoe, and you can see 51 degrees in Fairfield. Some pretty cool temperatures for the morning, but that's not out of the norm for this time of the year. And then as we move into the afternoon, that's when the opportunity again for those temperatures again to be pretty close to what we enjoyed yesterday. I'm calling it a repeat performance. Yesterday's afternoon high was 87 degrees. I do believe today will hit 88. Tomorrow will be closer to 90 degrees, and then by the time we get to the weekend forecast, that's when the opportunity again for those triple-digit highs will be in our forecast. You saw me, I was trying to get my clicker to work. Coming up, we'll take a look at the 10-day forecast, and unfortunately, again, the opportunity for dangerous heat coming in over the course of the holiday weekend, what could be the hottest temperatures so far this year with a dangerous heat wave expected. Much more on that in just a few moments.
Well, at 5:36, I'm Brittany Begley. Let's make sure you are prepared on the roadways. Take a look. 99, all lanes are open. It's not too bad at 12th Avenue, at least, as more folks maybe head out to work or maybe already start their Memorial Day holiday. We're still seeing a lot of green, and the green is good. It means for the most part everybody is going the speed limit. But what does that really mean? Well, Roseville into downtown, we're looking at 15 minutes. Detolmas into downtown, we're looking at 9 minutes, a little bit above the speed limit. But do you need gas today? Because gas prices are going up. I'm going to help save you a little bit of cash coming up in less than 5 minutes, Walt.
Brittany, thank you. Time now for a look at what's happening in the world of entertainment. Marquez Allen joining us now live. What are you doing? What do you got there?
You just caught me mid-pierogi here at this Russian restaurant Firebird in Carmichael with my friends. Speaking of friends, if you are a Friends fan, something on the way for you. Also, if you're a fan of Quiet Place, the very first movie pushed because of the pandemic, Quiet Place 2, headed your way. Take a look. The long-awaited Friends reunion special drops today on HBO Max. The original 6 cast members reminisce about their days working on the super popular sitcom with a little help from some special guests, including Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, and Mindy Kaling. It looks like Kelly Clarkson is Ellen DeGeneres' heir apparent. NBC says after Ellen goes off the air next year, it'll look to make the Kelly Clarkson Show the fill-in choice. Ellen recently announced she'll be ending her show after one more season. The Kelly Clarkson Show is currently in its 2nd season, has already been renewed for 2 more. You can watch the Ellen DeGeneres Show this afternoon at 3 o'clock, right here on ABC 10. Tomorrow, A Quiet Place 2 roars onto the big screen. The scary sequel finds Emily Blunt once more trying to keep her family alive while avoiding aliens that are going to kill them if they make a sound. Blunt says, if you thought the first film was tense,
I did find the experience of making this one more harrowing in some ways. I think there were scenes that I needed a lot of whiskey when I got home.
A Quiet Place 2, only in theaters, no streaming, starting tomorrow. And you've got to see it on the big screen. A Quiet Place was the very last movie premiere that I saw before everything shut down before the pandemic. The filmmakers have sent me several of these books, A Quiet Place 1 and 2, the making of. Come in and take a look. Some extraordinary behind-the-scene pictures. You want to copy of this? I would love to gift them to some people randomly. Follow me on Instagram at TV Marquez Allen. I'm going to have this and meet my Russian filmmaker friends next hour and talk about their big premiere that you can see. Back to you.
What does that taste like?
It's not too sweet. It's not too savory. It's somewhere right down the middle. Pierogi. How do you say? Pierogi. Pierogi. I got an hour to get it down. Back to you.
It tastes like it's right down the middle, okay? Marcus Allen, thank you. All right. Time now for our most loyal viewers to shine. Say hello to Michelle. She is our morning blender of the day. Wow, that's a different photo. How can you be our star of the day? Just join the Morning Blenders Facebook group. You get exclusive behind-the-scenes action and get to know the crew.
The kids call that a nusty wall.
Whatever's going on. Michelle got it going on is what's happening.
That is the truth. And maybe you have it going on as well. And for Memorial Day, just around the corner, you have plans to hit the roadways. Well, it's going to be bumper-to-bumper traffic, and gas prices are going up. So how much are you going to pay for a gallon of gas, and when will you see all the delays? I have all your answers.
Memorial Day is a day reserved to honor men and women who have died while serving our country. And it's known for a time when people get together to be around friends and family. And that means a lot of traffic over the holiday.
Americans that have been locked down for portions of the last year are itching to get outside.
In fact, AAA expects more than 37 million Californians will take a road trip this Memorial Day holiday, just before California fully reopens June 15th, which is a 60% increase compared to last year, by the way. So that brings us to this question. When will we have bumper-to-bumper traffic? Today and Friday are expected to be the busiest times on the road, and you'll want to fill up before you actually hit the road.
So demand for gasoline has increased significantly since the depths of COVID, and that's driven prices up.
Gas prices are up close to 6 cents a gallon in Sacramento, making the average $4.13. Stockton, your average for a gallon of gas is $4.03, up 2 cents a gallon compared to last week. And Modesto, same story for you. Your average $4.03, up nearly 3 cents a gallon compared to last week. So make sure to find the best place to fill up at abc10.com/gas.
Good morning. I'm here at UC Davis, where a community of physicians are filing a lawsuit against the university claiming animal mistreatment during experiments. I have the university's response coming up in Morning Blend.